everyone, it's Holly and I'm here with another mashup review of Sarina Bowen's books. In this one I'm going to talk about the most recent three, or like the second three books in her Ivy Year series, which is like a new adult series. So they're The Understatement of the Year, The Shameless Hour, and The 15th Minute. And I don't remember what I gave all of them. I believe I gave the Shameless Hour 5 stars. I think I gave 4 to The Understatement of the Year and 4 or 4.5 to The 15th Minute. Part of the reason I wanted to clump all of these together is the same reason I did a mashup for her before, is that I felt like these books all dealt with similar themes but like in differing ways, and they really deal with sexuality and like shaming when it comes, like, so all different aspects of sexuality. So like The Understatement of the Year is a male-male romance. The Shameless Hour deals with slut shaming pretty aggressively because the heroine Bella is definitely like a pro-sex like female. Like, she feels like you shouldn't be ashamed of what you're doing with your body just because you're a woman. And then the 15th Minute stuff I feel like is a little bit more of a spoiler, but I will say like it's like trigger warning for sexual assault. It's not super descriptive or anything like that, but it does show up, so if that bothers you, you may want to avoid it. But she does something different with that storyline. So the characters in general, I love all of these characters. I mean, I love the Ivy Year series. I think it's amazing. But these characters are all great and very supportive, and like these 3 books really follow kind of like a core group of people that interact with each other a lot and are friends and are just very good friends, which is nice. Like Graham from The Understatement of the Year is like Bella's best friend, and then Leanne, who's in The 15th Minute, is like lives next door to Bella, and they become very close, and it's just this whole combination of awesome friendships. And the books are also starting to move more away from hockey. Now in The Understatement of the Year there's definitely a pretty strong hockey element, but in the other 2 they start to stray from that, which makes me a little sad in my heart, but it happens. So the romances I thought were great in all 3 of them. They were very emotional. The Understatement of the Year is super angsty. Like, it's one of the most angsty romances I've ever read. It was also my first, that's not true, it was not my first male-male romance, because I had read J.R. Ward's male-male romance, but I think it was my second one. So, but I don't think that's why it was angsty or anything, but it definitely like tugged on my heartstrings and everything. And then the 15th Minute romance was super cute. It was very light and fluffy. There was darker tones in that book, but in general the romance was so cute. And then The Shameless Hour, the romance is also very good. It's kind of a nice combination of the 2. It's what I would consider like a very supportive relationship. Rafe is just like one of the best beta heroes ever. He's just so supportive of Bella and so kind to her, and he's such a good person, and they just like work very well as a couple. They're all such strong, great couples and strong characters individually, and I love them all. I love this whole series. I would recommend any of these books unless the trigger warning concerns you. Just like I would recommend the whole Ivy Year series. I think it's an amazing series that deals with a lot of important topics in like different and thought-provoking ways. Basically, whenever I read a Sarina Bowen book, it makes me like question my thinking on things and the way I look at things, and that's amazing because not every book does that. Books don't have to do that, but it's amazing when they do. So if you have any comments or questions or anything like that about the Ivy Year series that are non-spoilery, feel free to leave them down in the comments below. I know I didn't go into a ton of detail about these books, but I really kind of wanted to talk about more like broad themes with them, and I hope that came across. So thank you so much for watching. Bye!